As we move on, it's time for today's Facts or Facts. The past year can be defined by its historical natural disasters. Think about Hurricane Helene, LA's wildfire disaster, or just massive tornado outbreaks that we're seeing recently.
Extreme weather is more common than ever, but it's actually impacting some regions more than others. In a recent Gallup poll, more than 1/3 of U.S. adults said they have been personally impacted by extreme weather in the past 2 years. But this number is even larger when you zoom in on Americans living out west, with 43% experiencing extreme weather. That's a 13% jump from 2023.
Yeah, but still, the South actually took the cake in this poll, with nearly half of all Southerners claiming that they were personally affected by this extreme weather. When asked what type of weather impacted them, Southern Americans pointed to hurricanes, while Western Americans blamed wildfires and extreme heat.
Clearly, these extreme weather events, widespread impacts, and natural disasters take no consideration for the community when deciding where and when to strike.
Yeah, right. And that's where Mission Resilience comes into play. A new campaign led by the Institute for Diversity and Inclusion Emergency Management, or it's called I-DIEM. It's all about creative, inclusive, and accessible disaster resiliency plan. So tell us more about this. We're going to bring in co-founder and CEO of I-DIEM, Chauncia Willis Johnson. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And I wanted to at least just start off by saying this, the mission resiliency. Why do you think this campaign is so important for us in America right now?
It's a timely campaign, and good morning, everyone. This is a timely campaign. It's a campaign that is designed for what's happening right now, where FEMA is really not going to be the go-to resource that it used to be for so many communities and so many local governments. Now, the push is for the individual, the family, the small business to become more prepared and more resilient to disasters.
So what are the core objectives of the campaign?
Really, for me, the core objectives are about making sure that the people are participating in building their own resilience. It's about taking control of the narrative. And for me, after visiting the wildfires in California and also seeing everything that's happening with disasters, I think there was a statistic that there's a declaration every 4 days last year. After seeing all of that, I just said, we have to do something to give power to the people, to give them the control of building resilience for their communities, for their families, and for people like me, mothers, wanting to make sure that our families are safe and resilient in the face of any disaster.
Yeah. How do you know what people need and where? I mean, I know that you guys rely a lot on data, all right? And so how are you preparing these communities from a disaster with the data that you're compiling?
Wow, that's a great question. So what we've done is synthesized a lot of information, a lot of data, and we have a great research and analytics team here on site in Tampa Bay. And so for us, what we've done is taken the philosophy of preparedness and the desire, the natural psychological desire for safety, and integrated that with the data to produce courses. And the courses that we offer for Mission Resilience are absolutely free. So we're providing those courses to the public, available online, prepared by experienced and certified emergency managers.
So one of the key initiatives involves creating community resilience plans and hubs. So what would that actually look like at a local level?
At a local level, that could look like a lot of different things. We believe in community crafted resilience solutions. So it's not me telling you what to do, it's you telling me what's the right fit for your community. And that could be creating a community garden. It could also look like taking a course on Stop the Bleed to be prepared for emergencies. The basic components of mission resilience involve unification of communities and also taking the time to be intentional in preparing for disaster and preparing for survival. One mission, one movement.
Kind of a two-part question here. Number one, do people actually take this course that you're talking about? And if someone is interested, how can they get involved in the campaign?
Well, that's my favorite question. You can get involved by visiting idiem.org. And as soon as you go to our page, i-diem.org, you can sign up for Mission Resilience. And we want everyone to consider becoming a team leader for Mission Resilience. And once you do that, you're going to be trained as a team leader, and then you can also train other team leaders. And all of your community members will also receive 2 additional courses. So we're providing as much information to ensure that all communities all across America have everything they need to be prepared to withstand a disaster.
We appreciate everything you guys are doing. CEO and co-founder
Mm-hmm.
of I-DIEM, Chauncia Willis Johnson, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Take care.
Appreciate it so much.
That's awesome. So I like the fact of how she said that you can take control, because I feel like so many people feel like they lose control in disasters.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of us feel like we don't have any control of
Exactly.
anything when those storms are going on. And what's interesting is, like, it's amazing to me how much we can inform people by the littlest information. Like we try to do it on the Weather Channel all the time. Like, hey, just so you know, if this is happening, do this. Yeah. And then I'll talk to people like, oh, I really didn't realize that. And we think like that everybody should know this, but a lot of people don't know some of this stuff.
Yeah, they sure don't.